I love my ego. I really, really, really love my ego. It's allowed me to have some wonderful times. It's allowed me to have some tremendous experiences. My ego has allowed me to fall in love. It's allowed me to have a broken heart. It's allowed me to be creative. It's allowed me to challenge this reality, to work with it. One of the most appalling ideas that the New Age movement has ever come up with is the idea that you have to kill your ego. It's extremely sinister. It's right up there with the idea that you should be like, put down your weapons and let yourself be slaughtered. The the ego is not an enemy of you. The ego is what makes you watch this video. The ego is what's making you improve your life, improve the world. I had some mental case on my Facebook page tonight. He's all part of that crazy movement. Thinks it's going to arrest the Queen and the Pope and charge them with satanic sex crimes or something. And he made this ridiculous comment that the reason why people don't support him and his movement is because we put our egos ahead of our spirituality or something like that. So the fact is, he's only involved in this group because of his own ego. He wants to arrest the Pope and be a hero. And that's the thing with the ego. The ego has to be tamed. It's like a wild stallion. Your life experience is taking that wild stallion and then training it and then allowing it to work with you until it's a companion, a useful companion. If you kill your ego, you've killed yourself. You're dead. You've committed suicide. And this idea the New Agers have that you must meditate and kill your ego, please start with yourselves, okay? But don't be foisting this garbage on the rest of us. A lot of this comes from the caste system of India. The idea that, like in the Vedas and in the Hindu text, the idea is that you're not a human being. You're just a spiritual concept, which may be true. There's a lot of like things in quantum physics that says that could be true. But at the same time, too, it's not there to be destroyed. Like you didn't exist to be. Does a flower try to destroy itself? Does a sparrow try to destroy itself? Does a dolphin? Does an elephant? Does a microbe? Does any other thing in nature try to destroy its existence? No, it tries to survive and continue on. Human beings through the New Age movement are the only ones that think they should destroy their own humanity. Also, where would we be? I wouldn't want to live in a world where people are not driven to creativity by their egos. All the music and art we've been given. I really do think at times that this idea of like killing the ego from the New Age thing is really about the population reduction thing. That they want you to already think of yourself as being dead. So you can be dead. I always remember this one New Ager back in the day, a long time ago now, who was telling me about what he called blissful non-existence. Yeah, but these people who claim that these New Agers who claim that they're like, so against the ego and all this, and sorry, excuse me, that was my ego there, so against the ego and all this, they're often the most egotistical people you ever meet. They're the most judgmental people you could probably ever meet. They're all constantly judging people. And this idea that you're supposed to sit there and dissolve away into nothingness, it's awful. It's truly terrible. I think a lot of these people who take entheogens like DMT and ayahuasca, I think they're confusing an egotistical experience that they're having with a spiritual experience. We're all, that's why I think so many of them speak in cliches. I have yet to see any proof that these substances make people more spiritual. In fact, they make them seem like, oh, I'm the center of the universe, I'm God, and all this kind of thing. And that's what the ultimate message of the New Age is, that you're God. Well, I don't even believe that God exists, so that's where I'm coming from. And also this other idea you have in the New Age that you're just a body, you're just a body. You're a spiritual, interdimensional being. But why would we manifest in this reality as flesh, blood, and bones if the ego is not important? Why would we strive to create? Why would we strive to protect people who are vulnerable in society if the ego wasn't involved in that? So cherish your ego, because without an ego, what you are is a corpse.